After the interception, here's Stafford. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. To throw is Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
A check on the numbers last week for Connor. 16 carries, 61 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
A.J. Green makes a nice catch for a 1st down wearing that familiar number 18. But the uniform, a little bit unfamiliar. He did spend 9 seasons in Cincinnati, was their 2nd all-time leading receiver behind Chad Johnson before heading out west to join the Cardinals.
And that nearly intercepted. The free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Murray from midfield. Green brings it in. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Murray again. And caught right side, Green. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Throw left side complete. That's Green. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line.
They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Cardinals are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, the head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right?
Touchdown! Marquise Goodwin, 83 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches a football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Extra point by Gain is up and good.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Daniels on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Aaron Donald, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
13.5 sacks in 2020, which tied for second in the NFL behind T.J. Watt of Pittsburgh. We're getting to that territory where we're starting to take this man for granted. Defensive Player of the Year, 3 out of the last 4 seasons in the NFL.
To try again after the sack. Murray looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle was there, but couldn't bust free. Murray going to throw. Steps away. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Again, Murray will keep it.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Here's 2nd and 10. Running right on the option is Murray.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A little do-it-yourself run right there. A nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
These two teams all tied after 1. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Murray a give to Edmonds on the option.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chase Edmonds, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The football going back to the Rams now.
And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now it's Stafford. He gets it complete to Harris. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Tackle made by Marcus Golden.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible. So I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
He'll hit Jackson complete.
7 yards, the pickup there. Second and 3 from the 9.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Second down and 3.
Here's Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Rams are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Darrell Henderson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Daniels on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game.
Murray fighting, lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Daniels on the return.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs.
That's a big conversion.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch, because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But he would have benefited.
So that challenge, a successful one.
Murray now on first down.
Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble.
Murray, he's used to moving fast in Oklahoma. He'll get his guys up to the line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Murray now to throw. That's Isabella open on the right side. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Murray out to his left, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Play fake, Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
To throw is Murray.
That's out to the flat for Edmonds.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1.
He'll get this to Connor underneath.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
So here are the Rams to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. On first down, it's Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's second down.
Stafford going to give this to Akers.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Going right back to Akers.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 44.
He'll start the drive with a give to Connor.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Connor on the read option.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. That's going to set him back 5 yards. So a false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Now Murray. Screen pass to Connor. Fights through him. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Here's Andy Lee now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
The Rams ready to go on offense.
And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
On 2nd down, back to Henderson.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, L.A. Deshaun Jackson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Daniels on the return.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Shut him down! Shut him down! Let's do this!
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray.
Will go out to the flat for Edmonds.
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
He was trying to get it to Tutu Atwell there,
but it'll be 2nd down. Stafford. And down inside the 15 he goes. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points. And
touchdown, Rams! Cooper Kupp, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Rams are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator, and they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the fourth quarter, and I don't see them looking back.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Daniels on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. From the gun, Murray. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down. They'll run this with Akers. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Ernest Jones there for the tackle.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Van Jefferson was the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. From the gun to give to Henderson. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. On 4th down, Stafford. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. Touchdown. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Kyler Murray going to lead the Cardinals back out on offense. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Caught left side, Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Murray's throw on target to Christian Kirk. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37th. 1st down, Murray. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down.
Now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
Throwing again on second down. Murray. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 8.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Escaping the pressure. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Cardinals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On play action, Wolford. Again, he targets Kupp, and this time he's got it.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here's Wolford.
That's caught by Jackson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Throwing is Wolford on 3rd down.
Hard throw, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
They'll go for it. Here's Wolford.
To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Now Wolford again.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Van Jefferson was the intended receiver.
But it's going to be 2nd down.
Now Wolford.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Wolford.
It's caught by Jackson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Throwing now is Wolford.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker Jordan Hicks. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be... When he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Pass complete to Green.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive